everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We are back with another K-pop reaction for you here today. And we're back with 17.
Woo-hoo!
It is Sun 17 Day here on Along for the Ride. And so we are with nowhere near 13 of our favourite K-pop idols on this one at least. Because we are here with two of them, Joshua and DK, here for a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of a song called So this is what we think.
Yeah.
This is what we think. A song called 17, which is a collab between Pink Sweats and 17. Specifically, Joshua and DK of 17.
Yeah, we think. We have no idea.
But we don't know this song. And so...
I know that there is definitely a song called 17. I just can't remember. Like, I'll probably recognise it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
All right. That'd be good.
Maybe.
I mean, you could just say you do.
Well, I
and
don't.
then just like vibe with it.
No, I'm not good at lying.
No. Okay, fine. Like maybe though you could twist it a little bit. So when it gets to the second chorus, if it's the same as the first, you go, oh, I recognise this. And that's not a lie.
From the first.
Yeah, you just don't say that bit.
Yeah.
But see, this is the thing. Your pathological honesty means you would definitely say that.
Yeah. No, I just wouldn't say it in the first place because it's even a little white lie is weird. Like, why? What's the point?
To trick people.
Nah, I don't like doing that. Makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. But then maybe they like and respect you more.
No, that's not how it works.
Is that not how it works?
No. Well, we might be on something here.
Is this why people don't like and respect me as much as I thought?
Yeah.
Okay. Do people generally think I'm dishonest?
I mean, I do now.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the like and respect that I had for you, I mean, I know it wasn't much.
Right. So I'm really worried now that this might have reflected badly onto June in particular.
June?
Because I don't want people thinking for a moment that there is any dishonesty about my admiration for that man.
Oh, right. I was actually like, what did June do here?
Well, he did nothing to deserve any speculation that any words I've ever uttered about that man are anything other than 100% true. Right from him being literally Korean David Tennant to him being the most ethereal, gorgeous thing.
Your lies come out when you're on a...
You hit your own glasses.
I did.
It was weird.
Your lies come out when you're talking a lot.
Right.
And they just kind of snowballs into ridiculousness.
Yeah, okay.
But I feel like your admiration for June comes out.
Right, okay. So, like when I'm backed into a corner, I might like put a slippery lie out there to slide out.
Yeah. But when June's in front of you, you're like, ah!
Okay.
And that's real.
That is true.
Yeah.
I feel like while the lying might come more easily to me than to you, it's not like effective. Like people know. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Because you, when you're lying for real.
Because I'll say things like, I could be in 17.
Well, that's obvious. It's like your lies are either really obvious or not at all, and nobody knows.
Entirely inconsequential. Yeah.
Anyway, should we watch this one?
I mean, we could. The therapy session is not unhelpful, I'll be honest. Yeah. But I can only imagine it's having a detrimental impact on views.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for enduring this much, if you have. I think the intro has wandered slightly off-piste because I literally don't know what to expect.
Yeah, that's the fun of it, though, going in blind.
Yeah. So this is, I'll read it as it is. Pink Sweat Dollar, 17 featuring Joshua and DK of 17, BTS. And we're along for the ride.
Let's go!
그럼 도겸이가 혼자 해.
아야
알겠어.
핑크 스웨트 콜라보레이션을 할 수 있어요.
Go on now.
스윗 가이인 당신
왜?
Where are you? 츠
So there are no words that start with ch. I can't choose one. I have to go to church to find some.
Aww.
Oh, I love a pop shield without the ring around it.
Yeah.
It's flexing the manufacturing.
하나 둘 셋.
네.
잘해요.
알겠습니다.
love that jumper.
널 만난 그날부터 시작이 된 건가 봐
Oh.
거부할 수 없겠어
Joshua, it's coming for me.
Is he? Does he reckon?
It's been months now, but this boy has it's just been like,
Do you know what? Like right at the beginning of our 17 journey,
yeah.
with the Joshua and Dino were like the other people came
Yeah.
faster, and now that we've not
Yeah.
them two have stepped forward and go, well, what about
Hang on,
us?
yeah, like hang on a minute.
Yeah, how can you?
Hang on a minute.
And Dino is like
Yeah.
getting me hardcore recently.
Yeah.
And then Josh was like getting, and it is like they literally sat back and was like, fine, you can love everyone.
Yeah. I mean but the reasons are completely different. So like I think one of the reasons why Joshua was a late bloomer in my bias line is because truthfully, in a lot of 17 songs, others get the bigger parts.
Yeah.
And in the vocal unit, like he's prominent in the vocal unit songs, but he's not super prominent as a main vocalist in 17 title tracks.
Yeah.
Or at least not more so than others. Do you know what I mean? Like it'd be wrong to say that he doesn't do very well.
Yeah.
But it'd also be wrong to say that he gets the big parts.
Yeah.
And so then the more time I spend with him on stuff like this, the more like just hearing that, I just think that voice is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
And so I just think the way the man looks, the way the man acts, his like charm.
It's like he's a proper gentleman.
Yeah.
But also weird.
Yeah.
Like weird.
Yeah, and copes with nerves really badly in some situations as well. Just goes a little bit weird. Yeah. Anyway.
그날부터 시작이 된 건가 봐 거부할 수 없겠어 넌 지나치게 빛이 나
No, I just remember going to high school, like waking up at 5:30 in the morning every day to go to school. Because I went to school in the valley, so I had to wake up like so early because I had to ride the bus.
Hey, that's mental.
Yeah, that's mad.
And it took like 2 hours for me to get there, so I think Tokyo. Probably. I don't know, I think most people will appreciate Togyum's sense of humor. Because he's funny and I don't know. That's like the vibe I get from him. Like I think he'll be the closest with Tokyo.
서툴던 나를 받아준 널 품에 안고 싶어 난 작은 틈도 없이 숨이 멎을 듯이 다가와 날 보는 네 눈빛과 날 부르는 목소리 너무도 아름다워 오늘 날 잊을 the same as
Vocals sound so close. Do you know what I mean?
이 손 놓지 않을게 지금처럼 내 곁에 영원히 머물러줘 오늘 날
Do you know what it is? There's something about the choice of leaving all the breath in where it just, and the vocals being more prominent in the mix as well. Like, and maybe that's just because we're listening to behind the scenes, it's focused on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it feels very intimate.
Yeah, it feels like they're playing the guitar next to you.
Yeah. Absolutely. It feels like you're part of whatever it is they're doing. Just, and it's those like little choices that have such a big impact. Like it's trivially easy to take the breathing out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the engineer could have done it, I mean, far less time than it's taken me to say it. Like just not having it there.
Yeah.
But the choice is to make it feel more live and more like present. It's brilliant.
않을게 지금처럼 내 곁에 영원히 머물러줘 one word 22, the same as 17.
콜라보를 할 수 있게
맞아.
돼서 너무 기뻤고 그리고 커버곡을 이렇게 했었는데 같이 할 수 있다는 것만으로 일단 되게 좋았던 것 같아요.
Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that.
잘 해보고 싶었던 마음이 컸던 것 같습니다.
핑크스웨트 형.
안녕하세요.
이번에 형이랑
Mr. Pig Sweats.
Yes.
콜라보레이션을 할 수 있어서
I really want Joshua's jumper.
이거 너무 행복한
He does winter wear really well.
He does.
걸 같이 하고 싶다는 얘기 듣자마자 저희 너무나도 신났었거든요.
진짜 기뻤거든요. 앞으로도 더 좋은 음악으로 이렇게 또 이렇게 만날 수 있는 날들이 많이 있었으면 좋겠습니다.
지금까지 세븐틴이었습니다. 세븐틴
세븐틴 감사합니다.
Aww.
사랑해요 형. 안녕.
I need to know
Cute.
what Pink Sweat looks like now.
It's cute. It's cute. I wonder if the
I wonder if he looks like that.
yeah. I wonder if the video would get blocked.
Maybe. You could try.
I'm tempted. I'm tempted because
But
I
this
don't
isn't-
know the song.
Well,
Oh no, that's not the one with them in.
yeah,
Okay, fine. Fine.
because if he did a cover of it,
I'll hold my nerve.
yeah,
I'll hold my nerve.
Yeah.
So, all right then.
yeah,
All right, Joshua. All right, DK. So, the idea of Western collabs for K-pop groups
Yeah.
is still it's weird for me
yeah,
because it feels like when I used to be a global director. And I used to like have project teams or like entire divisions that were
yeah,
in other countries. And I'm like, it was so weird trying to interact with people
yeah.
that you're just never in the room with.
It is weird. Yeah.
And like, you want to talk about like shared vision and you want to talk about how like proper collaboration, you want to talk about the opportunity to, in this case, work with great artists or work with great people.
Yeah,
But in reality, there's a lot of communicating offline away from the performance, so like away from the work.
yeah,
And so I doubt Pink Sweats and his production team had much influence on the performance.
no, like yeah, because they were just there by themselves. So that,
Yeah. And so I have absolute certainty that Joshua and Dika had no influence on the song
Yeah.
other than sing the lines of the song.
yeah,
And so it feels weird to me. Like, certainly creatively fulfilling, right? Certainly it is legitimately working with that artist, right? That is just true.
yeah,
But it must be weird the first few times you do it to just be like, so what, we just don't speak at all? Like,
I'm sure they speak.
probably, but also not like, it's weird, right? Like it's not, they're not speaking during the work.
I suppose I've never like worked. So in my head, I assume they're like speak all the time, but it might not be.
Yeah, that just seems super unlikely to me. Like it feels to me like it's like scheduled calls where it's like, right, you're gonna do the recording this week. Brilliant, fantastic. What do you need from me? Okay, we'll send over these files. I'll get my management team to send over this. You'll do a great job. That's fantastic. It gets recorded. It gets sent back. There's another call to say, thanks very much. Like, absolutely loved it. It was brilliant.
Yeah,
It's going to be a great hit. We'll send you back the masters once they're done.
maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
This is what I mean. Like, I just don't know. I'm so interested in like what's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because BTS weren't in this at all. So I assume it stands for behind the scenes.
Obviously, yeah.
But like, I'm so interested in the mechanics of it. Like, we talk about this off camera a lot, where I'm like, what do you think a manager really does? And it's like the most obvious thing, but I'm like, no, but like, how did like?
Yeah, then I get annoyed.
Yeah, you get annoyed because you're like, don't worry about it so much. I'm not worried. I'm just interested. Like, don't be interested then.
I'm literally just like, well, they do this, and he's like, yeah, but do they?
Yeah,
and I'm like,
how does
yes,
that work,
yeah, they do this, then this, and this, and you get frustrated that I'm not understanding you, but I am understanding you. I just want you to stop.
Yeah.
I just want you to, because it's just.
Because I'll be there for ages. I'm like, yeah, but what if Mingyu doesn't want to go to the studio that day?
He has to go. It's his job.
Yeah, but like, if they make him go when he doesn't want to, like,
Then just be a bit grumpy, but he has to go.
But like, who's that? Like, if he says, I'm not like, It's right, like if he's let's imagine
Yep.
let's imagine Mingyu isn't feeling it. He wakes up, he's like, nah, I'm off it. But like, and like alternate universe Mingyu, like not the one that would never be like that.
Then the manager will call Scoopsy and say, Scoopsy, come get your boy out of bed. He's not moving.
Yeah. That's a reasonable answer. Like absolutely reasonable answer.
That's the answer. There's no other answer. Moving on. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay, fine. I don't get to express things around here. That's fine.
You should do a TED Talk on your own.
Of just me ranting incoherently about minutiae that no one cares.
Yes, but that I refuse to acknowledge because I'm just like, it is what it is. Let's not question it. It's just stop.
I just, out of all of the K-pop idols, some significant percentage of them are really difficult to work with. Yeah. Like I don't know who that is, and nothing to do with Mingyu. Mingyu was just the name I plucked out. It had nothing to do with that. But also some of them are incredibly easy to deal with.
That's like, I think it's like, if you know you've got a difficult like idol, then you get like a really experienced manager to come in and be like, no, you're not, this isn't how it works. Get up and go.
Yeah. I'm so unsatisfied.
I know you are.
I know, I'm so unsatisfied because it's just ludicrous. Like,
what managers are for, it's like, they're like parents. And they've got to do as they're told if they want to get paid. And they want to carry on doing what they're doing. If they're not, then they get dropped. You're still not satisfied with this?
And do you know what, right? I absolutely know that what you're saying is the right answer.
Yeah.
And I absolutely know it's so not the right answer.
But it is.
So let me give you an example. Let's just throw a hypothetical at it in your situation, right? Let's Blackpink.
Yep.
For no reason at all, just mega stars that I know all the names of.
Yeah.
They're due in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
Rose wakes up and she's not feeling it.
But why?
Just randomly, let me finish. Let me finish what I'm saying. The manager, ring. Rose's like, no. Knocks on the door. Rose doesn't answer the door. She messages him saying, "Look, I'll be there later." Who can do anything about that? And what, they're not going to be like, look, if you don't get to the studio, we're going to drop you from Blackpink. It's ludicrous.
No, it wouldn't happen immediately.
That's what I'm saying.
It depends how many times she does it.
Sure, like there's an eventually for everything, right? Like, absolutely.
So in that case, it will be, okay, so if she's not finished, she needs to go later. Right, well, let's move stuff around so we can accommodate it. And then she'll come in later. Yeah.
And what I'm really interested in is there's a chunk where it's fine. Mm. And there's a chunk where it's awful.
Well,
and there's one time where there's a line where it's the first time too many.
Yeah.
Who's the meeting with?
The boss.
Yeah, and like I think what I'm trying to say is who in the relationship is that? Because I doubt it's the manager. I doubt it's the group leader. I also doubt it's the CEO. I'm just like interested.
There'll be like a manager of managers, and that the manager is the one that gets in trouble.
So when we did we did this with NCT. We did an NCT show where they were going around, they were meeting people, and there was someone who was in charge of like artist liaison or something.
Yeah.
I guess it's them.
Yeah. So
there's a position in the company somewhere that is.
There's a person that manages the managers, and when the manager cannot get the artist to do something, the manager's the one that gets in trouble. Yeah. So then the manager has a meeting, and it's either...
So the manager gets a kick in that says something like, we have to pay extra days for the producer because...
Yeah, like if you can't get them under control, we will find somebody else. The manager is the first person to go rather than the idol. So they try and find a manager that can handle them. And then eventually when they go through like more managers, then they get pulled in by the higher ups. But you got to remember as well that like no matter how big you are, you can be smeared. Like, you've seen all the behind the scenes of, like,
Yeah.
all that. Like, if they want to get rid of someone, they will. It matters not about how big they are.
So has there, a genuine question, has there been an example where...
Yes.
Or no. So I'm going to rephrase my question, because obviously yes. Who is the? And I don't need you to answer this right now. You can if you know the answer, but I suspect neither of us know enough about K-pop to answer this. But who's the most famous example of someone that got kicked out the group just for being difficult to work with? Do you know what I mean? Like no, like anti-idol conduct. Do you know what I mean? Not they were caught doing something they shouldn't or something like that.
Yeah.
But just, that bloke's a nightmare. Like, after debut, they just weren't K-pop idling.
Yeah. I don't know. I know that Jaejung from TVXQ got, like, blacklisted because he tried to sue them for, like bad, I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, so definitely been a lot of, okay, so that probably is how it manifests, right? Because at some point, artist power matches. So at some point when you get big enough, actually they could fire you, but they don't want to do that. And you've got a contract, so they have to pay you up, and that's going to be an expensive thing.
Yeah.
But actually at that point, the artist starts pushing back, saying, you can't manage me like this.
Yeah,
like
so
you can't tell me I have to be here then or do all of these things. I need rest. I need this.
Yeah, they'll just make it extremely difficult for the artists. They'll either not give them any work so they can't make money, or they will push them to their limits.
Yeah.
And then that's when everything starts to fall apart.
So rather than it being bureaucratic, it more just sort of goes socially toxic.
Yeah. That's it.
That makes a lot of sense.
You basically just make them unlikable, and then what you got to do? It's an awful.
Go to court.
Well, yeah.
I've seen plenty of examples of that.
Yeah, they go to court, and then you don't hear from them for 16 years. It's still recorded.
Nothing to do with Mingyu.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing at all.
Nothing to do with 17 at all.
And I like Joshua.
And I like DK.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Nobody's watched this.
Maybe they have. If people have watched this, then we need a second channel where we just do K-pop musings.
Yeah, like, why is this? And it's just us arguing about the intricacies.
Yeah.
Of what I believe is real, and you're like, no, but it can't be that, and I'm like, no, it is.
No. I don't disagree with what you're saying. Like, I feel I think I get it now. Well, I think I understand everything you said.
Yeah.
I would be interested to know whether people are going to come in the comments and go, man, you two don't know nothing.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
I'd like to have more information.
Yeah. But let's not dive straight back into that conversation. Let's wrap up this video because we've got more to do for you today.
Yeah.
So if this is your first time here, congratulations, and I apologise. But we do have a whole playlist of 17 videos where we don't rant incoherently about stuff that's got nothing to do with the thing that we've just watched. So tune into that. Subscribe to the channel, like the video if you liked it, comment if you want to. But we are going to be back soon enough with something else. So whatever you do between now and when we see you next.
Happy birthday.
We'll see you in the next one.
Love you. Bye.